Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're going to be talking about the Artificer, that unusual class, the 13th class that was added to D&D, in Eberron books and then expanded upon in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. They are quite a unique class, and they come with 4 subclasses with a good amount of versatility between them. Today, we're going to be talking about the Battlesmith. This is one that a lot of people got excited about because you basically get to be a pet-wielding artificer with your own steel defender. But we'll get to that in a sec. When you choose this subclass at level 3, you start off with a tool proficiency feature, and you gain proficiency in smith's tools, which are, a decent set of tools to have. If you already have it, you get to have another one of your choice. The only reason I don't rank this one super high is because Artificers start with like 3 tool proficiencies, 4 or 5 if you get them from your background. So right now you're kind of scraping your 5th or 6th pick when it comes to tools. So not a bad thing by any means, but it certainly doesn't add a lot to the Artificer at this point, at 3rd level, so I give it a 7 out of 10. You also get some Battlesmith spells, some spells that are specifically prepared for you at all times, just like the Cleric. And the list here is hit or miss. You get some good ones. You got Shield, and you've got Aura of Vitality and Aura of Purity. These are great. Fire Shield. Then you get some smites, like Branding Smite and Banishing Smite. Not the greatest picks for an Artificer, but if you're going to be on the front line dealing smites with a melee weapon, then by all means, go for it. I give the list a 7 out of 10, personally. You also get the Battle Ready feature. This is the 3rd feature you get, and not the last one at 3rd level either. You gain proficiency in martial weapons, something artificers do not naturally have. And when you attack with a magic weapon, which is easy to get as an artificer because you can use your infusions to make a weapon magical. When you attack with a magic weapon, you get to use your intelligence modifier instead of your strength or dex. This is very similar to the Hexblade Warlock using their charisma, except it's for intelligence. There's a synergy in here somewhere with a Blade Singer Wizard where you could just dump your strength and your dex and just pump yourself up with intelligence. I'm not quite sure what that synergy is, but it is potent, and I think the Battle Ready feature is definitely 10 out of 10 material. Martial weapons are just great in general, and attacking with your intelligence makes you a little less multi-ability score dependent. I love it. Finally, the last feature you get at 3rd level is the Steel Defender. You can create the Steel Defender at the end of a long rest, and it has its own stat block. So it's got its own AC and its own hit points and its own actions. The actions include a force damage attack, as well as a self-repair mechanism, and it even has a reaction that allows it to impose disadvantage on an enemy that's attacking an ally within 5 feet of it. So if you keep your Steel Defender next to you or your allies, then you're imposing disadvantage, which is really nice. You can even use the Mending spell to heal the Steel Defender, which is great. And yeah, the Steel Defender is a really powerful pet. It's one of the best pets you can find, and it's with the Artificer, which is cool. I say 9 out of 10 for the Steel Defender. It is a really cool feature of the subclass for sure. Then at level 5, you get extra attack. Not a whole lot to say here. Extra attack is just great. 9 out of 10 for being able to attack twice. It makes you a better combatant, better damage dealer, and better suited to frontline fighting for sure. So 9 out of 10 for that. Then at level 9, you get the Arcane Jolt power. This is an interesting one. When you hit a target with a magic weapon, or when your Steel Defender hits a target, you can either deal extra damage to it, or you can choose an ally or an object, weirdly enough, within 30 feet of you, and you can heal them for 2d6 hit points. This is an interesting, ability that can either do extra damage or heal. That's some good versatility. You can only do it a few times per long rest. The intelligence modifier is your limit there. So it's not unlimited extra damage or healing, but it's certainly, great in a pinch. And I think that it deserves an 8 out of 10. By ninth level, that's not a lot of healing, but it's certainly going to get people up. It's a nice little short-range healing word if you need it. And all you have to do is hit a target or have your Steel Defender hit a target. So it's good. Then finally, at 15th level, you get Improved Defender. So your Steel Defender gets stronger. The Arcane Jolt also gets stronger at this level. They go up to 4d6 for the damage or the healing. So that's great. Your Steel Defender gets a boost to their armor class, and when it uses its deflect attack, that's its reaction that imposes disadvantage, it also deals damage. A little bit. It's 1d4 plus your int mod. But that's decent, considering that it's coming from a reaction that's already imposing disadvantage. This is all great stuff. It powers up the defender, powers up your magic, it powers up everything you were doing already. It's a nice build upon everything you were doing so far, and it's a 9 out of 10 from me for that. And that's it. Overall, the Battlesmith Artificer poses a really cool Artificer. Using magic weapons, using a Steel Defender, splitting up your abilities on the battlefield, extra attack for the front lines. The only thing this Artificer's missing is like heavy armor proficiency, but with your Steel Defender helping you out, you don't need it as much. And overall, I say that the Battlesmith is an 8 out of 10. A solid pick. And genuinely, if you're looking to be a pet-based character, but you want to be magical or even technical, I think this one's a great pick for you. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more subclass reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.